What's up guys, Trav White here. In this video, I'm gonna be sharing my favorite hair products in 2023 and beyond and why I love them so much. And keep in mind, this list is unique to my hair type, which is 2A, 2B, fine textured, thick density, and sort of a balanced scalp. Also, this video is not sponsored in any way. Some of these brands have been sponsors in the past. That's because I love their products, but still this video is not sponsored. So the fact that I'm mentioning them again should tell you that I really do love their products, and it should tell you that I only work with sponsors whose products that I can stand behind and promote whether they're paying me to or not. Of course, I'd love for them to re-up a contract, so please go buy these products if you can, so I can get on their radar once again. Anyways, let's move on to the first product. So the first product I love is the Light Defining Cream from Bumble and Bumble. Now, I have naturally wavy hair, but it doesn't fall into the typical curly hair that you see with type 3, type 4 curly hair. It's really coarse, really thick curls, right? My waves, they're a little less defined in the type 2 range, and I have really fine textured hair. So most of the curl creams on the market are way too heavy for me. They're designed for type 3, type 4 coarse hair. And if I use them, it would weigh my hair down, it would have a lot of buildup, it'd feel greasy. So I've been on the search for this light defining cream for curls because it's formulated specifically for people with wavy hair type 2 that has fine to medium texture. And when I found this, I was so excited to try it, and I was not disappointed. It's been my go-to curl cream to use to define my waves. And if you want to know my exact routine for how I create waves and make them more defined, I have a video on that for 2A through 2C fine textured wave definition. I'll link to it in the description for you to check out. Another favorite product that I have right now is the Davines Wee Milk Oil. It's a 3-in-1. I use this as a heat protectant before I diffuse my hair, and I also use it as a lightweight leave-in conditioner that doesn't weigh my fine hair down, and it's also a fantastic frizz fighter. Say that 3 times fast, fantastic frizz fighter. My favorite part about this spray is actually none of the amazing stuff I just mentioned. The best part that I love about this Wee Davines Milk Oil is that it has a pH of 3. And if you've seen any of my videos on pH, you know how important it is. If you haven't, I'll link to them in the description. But the fact that this has the perfect acidity for hair is really what sold me on this product. That is one of my top favorites. There is one downside, and I guess you can't have it all, and it's a little pricey, right? It's a pretty small bottle. It costs around 38 bucks. And I use it so often that I'd probably replace it every month or 2 months. But if you can swing the price, I'd highly recommend that you pick one up. If you're the type of guy saying, man, that looks awesome, is there anything else that's more budget friendly that is comparable that I can use? I'm so glad you asked. Yes, that leads me to my next favorite product right now, which is JVN Conditioning Mist. And man, where to start? There are so many amazing things about this product. First of all, it also has 3 functions as well. It detangles, reduces frizz, and it really helps lock in moisture just as well as a silicone-based leave-in. And did I mention this is silicone-free? It is, and they use a relatively new ingredient in hair care called hemisqualane. Now, it's a biodegradable, sugar-derived emollient and occlusive that performs just as well, if not better, than silicones at fighting frizz and locking in hydration. It also doesn't build up on your hair, so you can use it daily and it will sort of degrade naturally. So when you wash this product out, you can have peace of mind knowing that it's biodegradable going down the drain. I don't use it daily. I use it maybe once a week between washes. So just enough to keep my hair looking shiny and healthy on sort of like that day 3, 4, before I wash again. Also, if you deal with knots when you're brushing your hair, 1 spritz of this stuff will really help detangle so your brush can slide through smoothly. It's so lightweight, it's not gonna weigh your hair down if you have fine hair like I do. And it's only 18 bucks. So that's less than half of the price of the Wee Milk Oil I mentioned above. If I had to pick which one between Wee Milk Oil and the JVN Conditioning Mist, I'd probably pick the Conditioning Mist simply because it's really good stuff and it's affordable. The Wee Milk Oil is a luxury that I love having, but if you need the added heat protectant aspect of it, you can always buy one for cheap from the drugstore. Now, moving down the list, my other favorite hair product right now is my Leif & Swift blow dryer. Now, previously, I loved the Dyson Supersonic. I mean, it's Dyson, right? But dude, that thing's 429 bucks, right? The Leif and Swift, I made a video comparing the two of them, and what I discovered is that it performs just as well, if not better, for half the price. And if you wanna see that video, I literally compare specs, I compare performance, what's in the box. I'll link to it in the description. You can go check it out. But long story short, I loved how the Leif left my hair feeling more than the Dyson. And there was less frizz in the end, it had more volume, it used less heat. I don't like my blow dryers to get super, super hot, right? And the Leif has this intelligent thermosensor to ensure it doesn't get too hot. And it's also shooting out billions of negative ions to help shine and fight frizz as well. It's typically $199, which is already insanely less expensive than $429, but they always have sales on their site. So I would go check out their site. I think the current price might be $159, depending on when you're watching this video. But I use this blow dryer to diffuse my hair, to bring out waves, so I can blow dry it faster after I get out of the shower so it doesn't stay soaked too long. This thing is awesome. Check out the Leif and Swift. And finally, my next favorite product is one that has been making this list year after year after year after year because it's that good, and that is my Wooden Tech hairbrush. If this ever doesn't make the list, I will be surprised, but I don't brush my hair with anything else. This brush has been the best investment that I've made. I think it's like 50 bucks, and I've had it for 3 years now, and it's still going strong. Switching from plastic to wooden pins has been a game changer. The wooden pins are gentler on your hair, they detangle better, they spread oil from your scalp across your hair better than plastic. They're anti-static by nature, so it really helps reduce frizz. And if you want to see exactly the proper way to brush your hair, if you guys are growing your hair out and you're like, how do I brush my hair? I have a tutorial, correct way to brush your hair without damaging it. I'll link to that in the description. I'm linking to a lot of videos in the description on this one. But this brush is made in Italy from Ashwood. Again, it's lasted me 3 years already, still going. I even use it for my daughter's hair, who has really fine textured hair like mine, and she tosses and turns all night and her hair gets so knotty. And this is the only brush I can use on her where she doesn't scream and shout. She's a toddler, right? And I use this to brush her hair. And if you've ever tried brushing a toddler's long knotted hair, it usually doesn't go well. Lots of screaming, lots of crying, but this brush has changed that whole experience. My daughter enjoys brushing. She'll pick it up and she'll say, oh, in her babble, like brushing hair. And she'll even pick up the brush herself and try it. Anyways, sorry, I can ramble about my kid all day. I'm sure you guys don't want a video on that, but those are my favorite hair products right now. Please go buy one or all of them. It really supports this channel. It really helps me keep creating content. But anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.